Please welcome the chair of the HOBY Los Angeles Dinner Committee, 1991 HOBY alumnus and associate dean at Johns Hopkins University, Mr. Rhett Wilson.
Now, I was told earlier tonight that the Golden Globes are also held at this hotel. And as you know, if you've watched the Golden Globes, there's a need for a commercial break periodically. And that's what we're getting ready to do right now just before dinner. So I'm going to talk about this button that's on your table. But first, let me just say, it's been 20 years ago this past summer that I went to Hugh Youth Leadership in Arizona. And, 20 years by some standards, not by everyone's, but by some, is a long time ago. So to my niece, for instance, who's a recent HOBY alumna, it might surprise her to know that Facebook would not be invented for another 10 years from then. The first SMS text message had yet to be sent. But Hugh Youth Leadership is timeless. The lessons that I learned at 16 years old and the exposure to other ambitious, articulate young leaders have changed my life permanently. I was from a very small town of 2,500 people, and my parents did not have to pay for me to go to HOBY because of the generosity of donors that made it possible for me to attend. So tonight, if you also believe that our world should do more to create young leaders, if you share the view that leadership should encompass a value set that embraces diversity, innovation, entrepreneurship, and service to others, if you believe, as HOBY does, the young people can become great leaders if only we invest in them, then I ask you to use this little pin here as you make a text donation. I invite you tonight to make a donation to our organization that has an enduring mission that impacts every generation. Using this SMS text message technology that I mentioned earlier, now is your chance to give the gift of leadership to students across the globe. Using any mobile device, you can contribute any amount to HOBY, and every amount is an important contribution to us. And your pledge will then go up on the screen. The donation can come from you personally, your company, foundation, or other organization. But once you pledge, you will receive a text message that will prompt you to enter your credit card information through our secure website. If you prefer another method of payment, that's okay as well. Now, each of you has this HOBY button at your table. And once you pledge, we ask that you put the button on to illuminate the room. And let me just warn you, we're going to be looking for these lights to be flashing at all the tables. And as we're waiting now for our meal, I know all of you have waited patiently. I believe that the catering staff will serve the tables that have the most lights first. So here's how you do it. First, you create a new text message or SMS on your cell phone. Then you enter the number 41444 that you see on the screen. Type your name or company name, the amount of your pledge, and any short message you want to share, and then simply hit send. We are looking for 100% participation tonight from this audience. Who's going to be the first text message or text donation towards HOBY tonight? We're going to be waiting until that first pledge comes in. All right. So we have our first one in there from the Kleiner Foundation. All right. Join me in giving an applause to our first donors. So as our meal begins, we hope that you'll continue to donate throughout the evening, and thank you for your attention.